My name is David Gandy. My profession is expanding. Male model. I write. I produce. I do many things. So, but modelling is my bread and butter. I'm still waiting to use anything I ever learnt at school into practice in real life, and that goes for university. I always say I learnt one thing at university, and that was that I shouldn't have gone to university. It's anything I learnt. I think people put a huge amount of importance in going to university, which, if you're going to use that skill in that certain subject, I think is very important, of course. But I don't think if you're like me, you're not quite sure what you wanted to do, and you go just for pretty much because you're out of choices in so many respects. Then I think it's better to almost learn from life and work your way up into a business. I've built 3 businesses now, and I've taken the elements of what the girls have done in the business, and that's inspired me and created businesses from it. Oh God, I wish someone had given me a secret beauty regime Subtitulos. No, I mean, with the amount of travelling, it's just dehydration you have to deal with all the time. So it's just water, moisturiser, and that's about it really. Nothing else. And a good hairdresser. I have a very unruly hair. I think my hair would try to overtake the world if it could. But so yeah, very, very good hairdresser. For a male model, it's not important at all. You're not wearing your own clothes. You're not judged on what you're wearing. To me, it makes sense if, say, you're going for a casting for Dolce & Gabbana or Ralph Lauren. If you're going, why do you not dress like the Dolce & Gabbana, like the Dolce & Gabbana guys or something like that, the Ralph Lauren guys, something like that. You don't want to turn up in the complete opposite. That said, they're designers, and if you're looking great on that day, they're going to appreciate that. But at the end of the day, it's about they're not buying your style. In the end, if you brand yourself and you've marketed your name, and a bit like I have, then yes, styling is very important. I'm not sure. I mean, I suppose I do have. I had confidence in the fact that I always thought I could get to where I want to be, which is where we are now. But I'm awfully shy. I've been awfully shy since I was young. So it's been a learning process to come out of your shell a bit. One male model ever said to me once, he said, nice guys finish last. I always remember him saying to me. He was a hard anyway. So yeah, I'm glad I hopefully proved that guy wrong in so many respects. In some elements I know what you mean. You can't be a shrinking violet, and I'm sure there's many people sort of sitting there if they'd see this and go think, well, actually, yeah, you're not the nicest guy in the world. But I think a lot of people have hopefully good things to say about me, and I try to be as gentleman as I can to everyone. I think the first time we shot Light Blue, and I always said I wanted to create an iconic commercial, like the Levi's guy commercial. That's what I always aspired to doing. Always wanted to work with Mario Testino. I always wanted to live the lifestyle that you hear the supermodels are living every day, and you're respected and you're treated very well. That male models don't always get that. So then I found myself on a speedboat at 6 o'clock in the morning with Mario Testino and the crew, flying from the Excelsior Hotel over to Capri to shoot Light Blue. And then we shot it, and we knew it was going to be something special when we did. And then we were getting the speedboats back at a very high speed during sunrise, with the team that you just probably had the best day shooting of your life, knowing that it's probably going to be something very special. Back to Naples, back to the hotel, and that was a moment you have to pinch yourself and sort of think, yeah, okay, well, this is pretty special. This is pretty rock and roll. And then the next day I'm on the 34 bus down the Fulham Road, so it all changes very quickly. Worked with Giselle and Julia Stegner and Kate Moss, and I've worked with a lot of the girls, a lot of the Victoria's Secret girls I've worked with. It's a tough life, but so yeah, I've worked with them always, and it's all interesting to talk to them, and everyone has a different story. That's the thing with modelling. everyone has a different story to how they made it, and you know, not, but it hasn't been easy, but then I never think you learn anything by not making mistakes, and then not being, if things are easy in life, it's boring, and you don't learn anything. You just got to make sure that you learn something from those mistakes and you don't make them again. Stubbornness, I think. Pure and utter stubbornness of probably believing in something, and also bringing in, I think I have a great team, and always have, and that goes from my agency Select, to my press and PR, to everything, and the people I choose to work with. I bring in people now that I like to work with, and those are becoming even more successful. People love working in that environment with me and the guys I bring in. It should be a nice environment. So yeah, there's no one secret, but perseverance, I suppose.